I can already tell this is going to be a banger just from the personnel list. I mean, Leon Russell, Dave Mason, Larry Knechtel, Carl Radel, Jim Capaldi, Jim Gordon, Jim Keltner. So many names. Hi guys, welcome to Leave Reacts. Hope everyone's having a good day. Hey, I know I am. And hopefully this video gets up. I don't know if I'm out of the jail yet from the copyright strikes, but hopefully I am. This is a Patreon pick courtesy of our patron Tom. Thank you as always, Tom. I appreciate your support. He actually had he had 3 songs, but I can't fit them all into one video just because of the titles and they're different artists, even though Dave Mason, who we're listening to today, is in traffic. I understand what he was doing, but I just can't fit all those names together. So we will do this one first, and then I'll do the traffic one later this week. So it's just the hit from the album. That was his first debut album after leaving Traffic. Came out in 1970. The album was called Alone Together. Like I said, there was a cavalcade of musicians that were amazing back then and amazing today still that were on this album. So let's check it out. The song is called Only You and I Know. So leave a like, comment, subscribe, whatever. You know the gist at this point. You've been watching so many of these videos. You know what to do. I hope so. I mean, I can tell you again if you want. I don't know. Yeah, subscribe. Only You and I Know. Dave Mason, 3, 2, 1, go.
Only you know and I know all the loving we've got to show. So don't refuse to believe it by reading too many meanings. 'Cause you know that I mean what I say. So don't go and never take me the wrong way. You know you can't go on getting your own way. 'Cause if you do, it's gonna get you someday. We're both in on the reason. Oh, no, not deceiving.
Oh, this voice.
But it's hard to believe it. Oh yeah, when you've been so mistreated. 'Cause you know
I like the acoustic in this channel.
that I mean what I say, so don't go
That makes.
and never take me the wrong way. You know you can't go on getting your own way. 'Cause if you do, it's gonna get you someday. Seem to mislead you. It's just my craziness coming through. But when it comes down to just two,
And that bass is
oh,
wild.
I ain't no crazier than you. 'Cause you know that I mean what I say, so don't go and never take me the wrong way. You know you can't go on getting your own way. 'Cause if you do, it's gonna get you someday.
Which reminds me of driving on a nice summer day, windows down.
Only you know and I know. Only you know and I know. Only you know and I know. Oh yeah. Only you know and I know. Oh yeah.
I don't know why I'm getting a George Harrison vibe. Come on. Well, damn. That is too damn short. That should have kept going. That is, I see why that was a hit. That chorus is just, yeah, that's a catchy ass chorus. Then only you know and I know. I think I said only you and I know or something. And I don't know what I said in the beginning. It's like Traffic mixed with George Harrison. Like that's kind of, I don't know if it's exactly George. It's like little bits and pieces that remind me of some of George's solo work I've heard. I'd say that there's definitely a big Traffic vibe. Obviously, Dave Mason was in Traffic. There's some, Capaldi's on this, so there's other members from Traffic that, performed on, I think, this song. I know the album for sure. But man, it's had a great feel to it. You know what I mean? Like it just had a open windows, driving through the city, or not even the city, driving through the countryside, just enjoying your day. And if you're one of those people that put your feet out the window, it's one of those kind of songs. Even though the lyrics maybe are talking about something else, you know what I'm saying, but it kind of makes you feel that way. I guess that's what the mainstay of it is. I think the guitars in general really drove it. The acoustic in the left channel and the electric in the right was really, really cool. A nice little mishmash, clashing against each other in the brain, basically. It was pretty cool. The bass was probably the most standout instrument, though. Even though it wasn't really, the main focus of it. I think whoever it was, I don't know if it was Carl or I forgot who I said it was. He was going nuts on that. So should I just go to the single? Was it gonna? So there was a version done by Delaney and Bonnie as well. It's not gonna tell me the personnel list for it. Okay, so I'll just go to that. So yeah, Leon Russell on piano, Dave Mason on guitars and vocals, Larry Knechtel and John Simon on keyboards, Michael DeTemple, Don Preston on guitars, Larry Knechtel, Carl Radel, or Chris Etheridge on bass. It's got all the different people listed for it. So I don't know exactly who was it. John Barbata, Jim Capaldi, Jim Gordon, or Jim Keltner on drums. There's 3 Jims and there's 4 J's. That's fucking funny, bro. Sorry, names, they make me laugh. And yeah, that's it. So it's any of those people on it. If I'm going to take a shot in the dark, that was Carl Radel on bass, wasn't it? It was either him or Larry. I don't know. Or it could be the other guy. I could be totally wrong. But Carl is what it screamed out to me. I'm not going to lie. The drummer, actually, I couldn't place. Out of all the Jims, Keltner. I'm gonna go with Keltner. I'm going to go with... You know what? I'm going to go with one of the Jims. That's my answer. That'll cover 3 of it. Yeah, one of the Jims was on drums. And yeah, he did his job. From the rhythm section, I definitely say the bass is the most, standout of it. But the drums definitely did their job very well. There was a couple fills in there where I was just like, ooh, gives me that stank face. And that's how you know it's good. But at the same time, I don't know. It's not like if I had to pick out of like Traffic, I don't know what to compare it to. I know I've done a couple Dave Mason tracks. I'm not gonna lie, I'd have to be like refreshed on which ones they were because it's been a long time and I've done a lot of music, unfortunately. And I say that unfortunately because I only have so much space in my head and I already had all the music I brought in with me. So I'm pretty sure half of my brain is song lyrics, a fourth of it is the actual instrumentation, and then the other fourth of my brain is just fighting against each other and screaming, at all times. But hey, it is what it is. I'll take the good music. I'd say that it's one of those songs I probably have to listen to a couple more times for it to like really, really stick. I'd say the number one thing was the chorus. The guitars is be number 2, and then the bass definitely. But his vocals are good too. Like his vocals, they're kind of like they scream 1970. Like, they're iconic in the form of it sounds like it's from the 70s. Like, his voice, like, it doesn't sound like a voice from the 80s. It doesn't sound like a voice from the 60s. Maybe like late 60s, but it definitely sounds like it's from 1970, if that makes any sense. But he's got a really good voice, and it fits the tone of the song very well. But for the most part, that's one that I would definitely like put on in the car and have a good ride with, and just makes me feel good. It's like a dopamine rush, basically. And I think that's really, really cool. And it's funny, I did the Please Please Me video a couple days ago, and I still have Love Me Do. Love Me Do. It's just stuck in my head. It just will not stop. Like, they're sitting right next to me. I just want to just, it literally will not get out of my head, and I just want to. I'm looking at you, Ringo. Yeah. It's crazy how music just gets stuck in your head. You know, like not even just the song, just like one part. Like for me, it's "Love Me Do." It just won't not stop in my head. Even during that song, it won't stop, man. Freaking Beatles, bro. There's something to their music, bro. I'm telling you, man. There's something insidious about it. How catchy and how good it is. There's something going on there. These Beatles fellows, I don't trust them as far as I can throw them. All right, I digress. Thanks for watching, guys. Thank you again, Tom. That was a great pick. And if you have any other tracks by Dave Mason or Traffic, leave it down below. We actually have, like I said, 2 songs by Traffic featuring said Dave Mason will be coming up later this week, and it's from a live album. So if you can guess which one it is, give me a comment. Comment something. Come on, guys. Do something. Bye.